Hello and welcome to Craft Camp. Today we are going to be making these adorable shrink film accessories. As you can see, I'm already wearing my earrings and I love how they bring a little bit of spring to my outfit. All right, let's get started. To make this project, you're going to need some white shrink film. This is printable on an inkjet printer, and I've already printed out my template here. I have my colored version and my outline version. You're also going to need scissors, needle nose pliers, and a hole punch. I have two different sizes of hole punches here, one for the small size and one for the larger ones. If you're making a keychain or a charm, you're going to want something like this little key ring here. And if you're making earrings, you're going to want some jump rings and some earring hooks. I also have some alcohol markers and colored pencils for coloring in our clear version. We'll also need some glue for making our keychain version, and I've got my toaster oven here. You can also use a regular oven, and it's preheated at 325 degrees. I have a tray ready, as well as a nice heavy book that I can plop right down on once these come out, and we are ready to get started. I've already got my small size cut out here, but I'm going to go ahead and cut out the larger size for our keychain version. The fun thing about this shrink film is that you can color on it with almost any material. So far I've tested out water-based markers, alcohol markers, colored pencil, and paint pen, and they've all worked really well. All right, I've got my two larger sized ones cut out. I'm going to go ahead and punch out the hole where I want the key ring to go through. So I've got my larger sized hole punch, and we'll just line it up. And sometimes you have to wiggle this little stem off here since it doesn't have enough material. Okay. All right, once these are all shrunk, I'm going to glue them together like this. So we want to make sure that I have them opposite of each other. And I'm going to go ahead and color these. You can use whatever material you have on hand. I'm going to experiment a little bit with maybe combining both the colored pencil and the marker. I'm starting off with a pretty pale color of green. The one thing to remember when you're coloring on this shrink film, when it shrinks, it's going to intensify in color. So you want to use pretty light colored pastel tones when you're choosing what color to use. I'm just going in with a slightly darker green here on the end, and I'm just using that lighter color to blend it out a little bit. This material is kind of fun to draw on. You get all these little streaks and lines, but that just adds to the texture. Now I'm just using this lilac color around the edges of the flower. And again, feel free to have fun with this. You can print as many versions as you want and experiment with colors and textures. All right, now I've got these all colored and ready to bake. I've got my baking sheet ready, and I'm going to only do these one at a time, the smaller ones and the larger ones, because they will shrink at different rates. So we'll start with the small ones and then we'll do the big ones after. It's really important that you have your book ready to drop on top to make sure that they're nice and flat when they come out of the oven. Now we're going to wait about a minute, maybe less. Just go ahead and watch them if you can, and you'll see them slowly start to shrink, and then they'll curl in on themselves, and then they should lay back down flat. Once they've laid back down flat, that's when you want to take them out. All right, it looks like these are almost done, and they stayed pretty flat this time, so that's nice. Just give it a few more seconds. They already stayed pretty flat, but I'll just drop the book on just in case, avoid any little wrinkles. All right, now we'll do our larger size. I'm going to make sure that I face the biggest part towards the back of the oven because that's where it's going to get the most heat. scrapbook ready. All right, now we've got both of our sizes here and ready to go. I'm going to make these into a pair of earrings and these ones into a little keychain. And you can see the difference in the color. It's pretty fun. I love how the ones that you hand color come out. And the nice thing about them is since they've got quite a bit of texture on here, is you can always go in and color them a little bit more, especially with a colored pencil. But first off, let's go ahead and glue these together so we have one keychain. I'm just using my finger to smooth down this glue so it doesn't squish out when I press them together. And the most important part is that we make sure the holes are lined up so I can get the keychain through the hole. While that dries, let's go ahead and make our earrings. I've got this little package of jump rings and they come with a couple different sizes. So I'm going to use the smallest size and the medium size. You can use whatever you have on hand. And I've also got 2 earring hooks in silver to match. With my needle nose pliers, I'm just going to open up my bigger size jump ring, so this medium size here, and we'll just slide it right through our little hole. Next, I'm going to add this little teeny guy, and I'm adding a second jump ring so that the earrings face forward instead of sideways. And I closed that first jump ring, and we'll do the same on this side. And next, I'll just add this to my earring hook. And there we have it. So you can see how the second jump ring just helps this face forward. If I only had the one, they would be sitting sideways, which I don't want. I want to make sure that I can see this beautiful color from the front. You could also put this on a chain and make a little necklace or on a bracelet or something like that. Next, let's go ahead and make this keychain. I've got my key ring here and it comes with a jump ring already attached. So I'm just going to open that up and we'll just slide that on and close it. And there you have it. Thanks so much for crafting along with me. I hope that you enjoyed this craft camp. You can find all of these tools and materials on our website, feltpaperscissors.com, and our templates available at leahgriffith.com.